Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So this time I went to Recoleta Cemetery. Actually, I went to this place the day before Halloween because what better time to go here than around Halloween time? Not that this holiday is celebrated here in Argentina, unfortunately. But anyway, this cemetery was first started in 1832 and it was built on what was previously an orchard and convent. And it's quite huge. It's about 5 hectares, and you would need, I would say, maybe 2 hours or more to see everything, to see all the famous mausoleums. But they do give you a map at the entrance, so you could save yourself a lot of time by simply marking out which mausoleums you really want to see and stick to that because you're going to do a lot of walking inside here. How unsettling is this? Can you look inside there? There's like, I don't know how many caskets, but the very top, look, it goes all the way down, and the very top one is really small. I don't see any name or, wait, here it is. Here's a humble little grave compared to the rest of them here. Who is this? Look how beautiful these tombs are. And then inside you can see it's overgrown. You can barely see inside the window. I can see a casket though. I don't know. Oh God. I've only been to this cemetery once before, and I definitely didn't see everything. I found it disturbing then, disturbing and beautiful, and I feel the same way now. I don't know, it's just something about how beautiful these tombs are, and how this is just all for the dead. It just makes you think, like, it's like you make this gigantic house for your dead body, and it feels like a waste. Like, in a way, you can't let go of this material world, because I would think once you're gone, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't even know, assuming you have a soul. I mean, I believe you do have a soul, but why would you care? Is this a great place to be the day before Halloween or what? If they only did like a haunted house here. I mean, I know that would be like really disrespectful and all that, but it would be the best location for sure. There's always something kind of sad about these more neglected ones. I mean, look at that. It looks like either the family isn't around anymore, or they can't pay for new doors. I mean, that's just disturbing. But there are far more disturbing ones here that we haven't gotten to yet. It's like a city street. Like I'm walking down a city street, and here are the houses with the beautiful doorways and all that. And then you look inside, and oh, there's some caskets. It's disturbing. Oh my God! And this one you can see right inside. I stopped here because of how elaborate the plaques are, and then I took a look inside, and you can see that looks like a really recent photo. So yeah, some of these you can tell are really well maintained, and others just seem to be completely falling apart. I assume that's because the family has to pay for maintenance. Wow, look at this one. Talk about fancy. Super fancy house for the dead. I don't know why I'm whispering. I just feel like you have to hear. Look at this one. It's like a whole tower. Luis Dorrego y Salas. I wish I could tell you more about who Dorrego is. I used to live on Casa Dorrego. Wow. This one is definitely well maintained. Here's a super skinny one. Why is it so skinny? Oof. Guess it goes all the way down there. Wow, look at that one. It's just right there. You could put your hand on it. This one is not well maintained at all. That poor casket. So I ran out of camera power, so I'm gonna have to use my phone. I hope it looks okay. This is a really famous tomb. So the story is that this girl, she was just a teenager, and she dropped into a coma, but her family thought she was dead. You know, and back then I guess they couldn't tell. They couldn't always tell if the body was dead or not. I don't know why. Don't bury them so quickly, for heaven's sake. But they did. And they buried her alive, and she came to in her tomb, and she fought her way out. But it was, you know, it was such a struggle that she died just as she broke through. Like, I can't even imagine how you would do that. But so the family was heartbroken, and they redesigned her tomb so that she could easily leave. So I feel like this is the saddest, one of the saddest tombs here. This one not only has windows in the front, but on the side. And then you look inside and it's like all overgrown and neglected, like so many of them here. It's like some people made a tiny little church for themselves. It's so elaborate. Yeah, there's so many tombs in the cemetery to see, but oh my god, I have to show this one. This is like straight out of the Haunted Mansion. How eerie. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but I feel like it's physically uncomfortable to walk around here because It feels heavy. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just psyching myself out. Because so many of these are just eerie. Like in this one, look. How eerie is that? Covered in dust. I mean, you think a human being spends a lifetime creating a life, work, a house, and all that, a family, and it comes down to this, and just a dusty tomb with a neglected casket and the floor covered in rubble. And who is this? Dr. Julio Botet. Look at that monument. That is quite the structure. That's an interesting, what do you call those things? Vessel or jar to put someone's remains in. It's like a boat with angels. It's really pretty. And not only that, but you have all this space up here. It's a lot of people, a lot of dead people. See how they go deep underground? I wonder how many caskets they can fit in one of these. This just goes on and on and on, and I could spend all afternoon here. I only have half an hour more though, and then I gotta get going. This one appears to be abandoned, I think, because the shape it's in is pretty terrible. I don't see how, if there's any caskets in there, I feel very bad for the family. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and hope to see you next time. Ciao!